One of my favorite characters in my book is called the crone. She's an elderly woman who feeds on fear. It keeps her healthy, it keeps her alive, and to her it keeps her happy. And today I'm going to read a scene from her. Do you find fear so fascinating because you have none? I asked slowly. Her pink cheeks crinkled as she smiled. Let me tell you a tale, curious child. She looked up at me and handed me a warm mug. I set it on the floor below my feet and began listening to the crone's tale. There had been a girl whose tongue could not utter a simple lie. Like her father, she could only speak truths, but what one cannot have, one will want. The girl wanted to lie. She would visit the forbidden lands, the lands a girl like her must never visit, a land with beings that could lie, beings that could do many more than they could feel. The crone croaked a dry chuckle at the unusual idea. One by one, like petals, the girl tore them of their lies, their loves, their joys. Do you want to know what she left? Their fears? I presumed, staring up at the crone. She left only their fears. A girl so young and reckless couldn't handle a substance so raw. The crone sewed and sewed, mending my trousers. Shivers slowly began creeping down my back. Her hand was trembling with age, but her stitches were finally done. If joy flows on air, then fear sinks like stone. If you pour enough stones into a pond, the fish will drown. She finished sewing until the seam was closed, then brushed her hand over her handiwork. The girl's father found his daughter with the lies, loves, and joys from the forbidden lands in her hand, in his home. So he returned them, gave those feelings back to the beings who had been left in fear. Then he left his daughter forever locked in the forbidden lands. As punishment for dishonor, he made fear the only thing her hands could hold, nothing else. The crone shifted, looking at me with yellow eyes. Who was this girl the crone spoke of? Now you know. I find fear so fascinating because it is all I am allowed to feel. She croaked. She, the girl in her tale, I realized.